Imagine boarding the most luxurious ship ever built, believing it was one of the safest ships in the world. On April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic began its maiden voyage from Southampton, England, carrying more than 2,200 passengers and crew bound for New York City. Built by the White Star Line, the Titanic was a marvel of engineering. It stretched nearly 269 meters long and featured elegant dining halls, a grand staircase, luxurious first-class suites, a swimming pool, and even a gymnasium. People from every walk of life were on board. Wealthy businessmen, immigrants seeking a new life in America, families, workers, and crew all shared the same journey across the Atlantic. No one could have imagined that this voyage would become one of the most famous disasters in history. As the Titanic continued across the North Atlantic, life on board felt peaceful and luxurious. Passengers enjoyed fine dining, live music, relaxing walks on the decks, and spectacular ocean views. For many, it was the journey of a lifetime. But far ahead, dangerous icebergs were drifting into the ship's path. Throughout April 14, 1912, the Titanic received several wireless messages from nearby ships, warning of heavy ice in the area. Although some warnings reached the bridge, the Titanic continued sailing at nearly full speed. That evening, the sea became unusually calm. There were no waves breaking against the icebergs, making them much harder to spot in the darkness. As night fell, the temperature dropped, below freezing. Unknown to everyone, at 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, a lookout finally spotted an iceberg directly ahead. He immediately rang the warning bell 3 times and telephoned the bridge. The order came instantly: hard a starboard. While the engines were reversed in an attempt to avoid a collision, the Titanic began to turn, but it was too late. The ship's starboard side scraped along the iceberg, tearing open several sections of the hull below the waterline. At first, many passengers barely noticed anything had happened. Some only felt a slight vibration, but below deck, freezing seawater rushed into the forward compartments. Within minutes, the ship's designer, Thomas Andrews, examined the damage and reached a devastating conclusion: the Titanic would sink. When Captain Edward Smith learned that the Titanic could not be saved, he gave the order to prepare the lifeboats. At first, many passengers refused to leave the warm, brightly lit ship. They believed the Titanic was still safe. Crew members worked quickly to wake sleeping passengers and hand out life jackets. As the ship continued to sink, panic slowly spread across the decks. The band continued playing music to help keep people calm. Even as the situation became more desperate, women and children were given priority for the lifeboats, while many men remained behind. One by one, the lifeboats were lowered into the freezing Atlantic Ocean, carrying only a fraction of the people on board. Time was running out. As more water poured into the ship, the Titanic's bow sank deeper into the freezing Atlantic. Just after 2 a.m. on April 15, 1912, the ship's lights suddenly went out, leaving thousands of people in complete darkness. Minutes later, the enormous ship broke apart under the immense stress. The bow disappeared beneath the ocean first, followed by the stern. By approximately 2:20 a.m., the Titanic had completely vanished beneath the icy waters. More than 1,500 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. The rescue ship Carpathia arrived hours later and rescued more than 700 survivors. The tragedy led to major changes in maritime safety, including stricter lifeboat requirements and continuous radio watches. More than a century later, the story of the Titanic continues to remind us how